Pakistan avoided wielding the axe after its last day disaster in the first test, and Waqar Younis, Shoaib Akhtar and Saqlain Mushtaq lead a vastly inexperienced 11, which will be looking to build on some encouraging signs from Sri Lanka.
Yes, it's a test of concentration. The only thing is, Ramesh, I always felt, and I was talking to Matthew Hayden before the start of play, that as a batsman, you've got to be out there today. Much prefer to be out there batting than fielding. But it is going to be a testing day. This first session, of course, Ramesh, what, 1.5 hours today. It is a holy day here.
A little bit of swing for Glenn McGrath, the first ball of the second test match. Plenty of support for the fast bowlers in the slip cordon. An edge, and this time neatly taken by Shane Warne. So first black for the Australians here. Imran Nazir goes back to the pavilion, not disturbing the scorers.
Nice, comfortable catch for Shane Warne. That's the type of start that the Australians would have been hoping for, that the first catch that went their way was grabbed. Now, I just had for a brief instance there, just had the feeling that Adam Gilchrist may have been going to that. And just at the last instant decided against. Now let's have a look at it. Pitches didn't do all that much. No, Adam Gilchrist just had a look at it. It was too far. Nonchalant take from Shane Warne. A good pair of hands. So that's a fabulous start by the Australians. Imran Nazir out for naught. Pakistan naught for 1.
Abdul Razzaq is the new batsman for Pakistan, batting at number 3. Well, he struggled in the last test match batting at this place, especially against Shane Warne. 23 matches, almost 1,000 test match runs, and very good all-rounder. Good, decent average as well.
It's the 3 slips and 2 gullies for Brett Lee.
And bowled, gone for naught. So exactly both the openers falling without troubling the scorers, as it happened in the first test match. Taufeeq Umar played on to Brett Lee.
You're quite right, Ramesh. A repeat performance, a video replay of the first test match. Pakistan in enormous trouble early on there. Brett Lee has been given the new ball and just angled away. He plays right outside that. Inside edge, back onto the stumps. So Brett Lee gets a slice of the action. Bowling Umar for naught. And the total 1 for the loss of 2.
Pressure now on Younis Khan, the number 4 batsman for Pakistan, also the vice-captain.
Yeah, strange one, Rami. He's got too far across. Didn't do all that much. Perhaps beaten just a little bit for pace. A real thump into the stumps there. Hit the seam nicely, mind you.
That's nicely put away by Younis Khan. There's no protection there for Glenn McGrath, so first boundary for the Pakistan team. Good to see Younis Khan. Nice shot.
Caught. Andy Bickler there's. He's taken the catch this time. Glenn McGrath has struck again, and Pakistan are in dire straits. They're 3 down.
Well, he's been fiddling with the ball outside the off stump. Younis Khan has been circumspect with his footwork. Look at the jubilation. Australian flags flying high. Younis Khan once again pushing the ball away from his body, not covering the line, wasn't behind it. In the end, edged one straight to Andy Bickle, and that's the 3rd wicket. Younis Khan walking back after scoring 5 runs. Pakistan 8 for 3.
Misbah-ul-Haq is the next man in to face the bowling of Glenn McGrath. He'll be in the firing line, I'm sure. He stuck around for some time in the first test match. Scores of 17 and 10, so not a good test for him. Average of under 17 at 16.25.
Of his.
That's a very good shot. Off the back foot, standing upright and smashing that through the covers for 4. Fine stroke.
That was a great stroke. Although the ball was short in length, but Abdul Razzaq was looking for this kind of a delivery. Stood tall, bat acceleration, and the placement was superb. That's a very nice stroke from Abdul Razzaq. Great way to get off the mark. On.
Oh, that's a very good delivery. Big shout. Might have just been going leg side. Shane Warne can't believe it. Steve Waugh has said not out. He was holding his hands up, Shane Warne. He reckons it's plumb.
But the ball was going down. Pitched in line, no doubt about it, straightening up. The height would have been better, but looked like out.
Edged and gone. Mark Waugh has taken a catch. He took 3 good ones in the first test, put down 3 as well, and Bickle has struck, and he's got a smile a mile wide.
A similar mistake from a Pakistani batsman once again. Poor footwork. I would say no footwork, none whatsoever. Just hanging his bat. Just kind of a slip practice for Mark Waugh. Andy Bickle joins the party, picking up his first wicket in this test match, and that's off Misbah Haq. He was only able to score 2 runs. Pakistan 23 for 4.
What an amazing start to this test match. Faisal Iqbal now at the crease. 23 for 4 of Pakistan, 20 years of age. There's Faisal Iqbal just playing his 7th test match.
That's over the top. That's gone for 4. That will relieve the nerves of Abdul Razzaq and the rest of the Pakistani camp.
Now they'll go up here, test umpire, and he's given it. Buckner gave the little nod, which is always the first indication you get. And once again, that ball pitching, I think it pitched in line, but it gave umpire Steve Buckner plenty of opportunity to see how much it was going to turn. Was the height okay? And he adjudged in favour of the bowler. Rashid Latif, the new batsman, wicketkeeper. Become very good batsman, middle order player, good player against spin. Well, if ever they need a second 100 up alongside of his name.
But from shot fine leg.
Cut away. He played that late. There were shouts of awe, and it's going to go to the boundary. Just for an instant, Shane Warne thought that he was going to get a fine nick into the gloves of Gilchrist. Suddenly the bat made better contact than Warne thought.
Well, he created his own room to play that stroke. He stayed outside the leg stump and then allowed the ball to turn. And then deft touch at the last moment, placing the ball beautifully away from Matthew Hayden. Although he chased it very hard, but didn't have legs on the ball. 4 runs.
This time out. Now that is a poor shot from Abdul Razzaq. He's just pulled 4 from the previous delivery. On that one, it was a shorter delivery. He pinned the ears back. He's been concentrating very, very hard. Now, I suppose he could determine that that was a bit of a loose delivery, and he tried to hit it too hard.
Well, whether it was a long hop or not, as a batsman, you should be able to control the stroke. That was a slider, pitch shot, and Abdul Razzaq was looking to hit the ball very hard rather than placing it away from the fieldsman. In the end, it was nicely taken by Damien Martin. That's the wicket number 6. 46 for 6, Pakistan.
A disastrous start for Pakistan. So Saqlain Mushtaq, the new batsman, comes out there, started play, thought, well, now that'll be close. And out. So Shane Warne picking up his 3rd wicket. Saqlain Mushtaq just tentatively coming forward with the pad. And the Australians were quick to go up into the air. So what a great over this is for Shane Warne.
As a bowler, when you hit the pad of the batsman, and the thing is, you got to pitch the ball in the line. It was flighted up in the air, and Saqlain Mushtaq missing that fuller delivery, although it's pitched just close to his foot. No trouble for the scorers. Pakistan 46 for 7.
Unbelievable. 46 for 7, the first morning of a test match. This the 23rd over. Shoaib Akhtar.
Fat Nick, he's on his way. Shoaib Akhtar has gone. He looks to the heavens, and the Australians celebrate yet again.
Well, another wicket. Good piece of bowling here from Andrew Bickle. Shoaib caught on the crease, just fended at that one. Caught, well, probably almost the shoulder of the bat here. Simple catch. Bickle goes a touch wide. Well, it wasn't the shoulder of the bat, but a very simple catch there through to Gilchrist. And another rattle for the Australians. Shoaib out for 1, 49 for 8.
But anyway, it's the skipper who's out now, Waqar Younis for Pakistan, who passed a fitness test very, very late in proceedings today. With a bit of a slight back strain. Now there's another shout. That's pad first, out. I think it's a good call. I think that's right. It was certainly pad first. Waqar Younis can't believe it. It was bat after the pad. He's got to go.
Well, it was a similar shot, wasn't it? But except for this delivery has got to be middle stump. It's a quicker one too as well, the toppy. The bat, I'm sure, hits the foot or the pad. And if he's missed this one, well, he is in trouble because he's given him out. But let's have a little look here. It's always looking middle stump there, isn't it? Well, it's hit the pad. 50 for 9.
Thermometer, obviously not out in the centre, but down around the boundary area there, 48 degrees. But the temperature's gone up, Amir. Searching for the Orca. It slipped through the slip cordon for 4.
Danish Canaria getting into the action. A bit too early for his liking.
He was searching for the Orca, beautifully set up then by Brett Lee. So that is the end of an extraordinary innings for Pakistan. The lowest ever in Test cricket for Pakistan, eclipsing that 62 in Perth, made off just 31.5 overs.
But earlier on in this over, Brett Lee tried a Yorker, but turned out to be a half volley driven by Danish Canaria for a couple. But on this occasion, it was spot on. No chance for Danish Canaria to dug it out. What a way to finish the innings. Getting rid of the tail-ender, bowled him out. Danish Canaria is walking back after scoring 8 runs. Pakistan has been bundled out for 59 runs in their first innings of this second test match at Sharjah. Well, if you think that it's an international dialing code, it's not. That's what the Pakistani openers did, getting a duck once again in the first innings of the test match. A bit of defiance from Abdul Razzaq. He was bogged down, but he still scored 21 runs, and that was the highest and only double figures in this innings. Younis Khan failing for the first time in this series. Misbah ul Haq never looked like getting runs. Faisal Iqbal, although played well, but he was nicely taken by Warne. Well thought out wicket. Rashid Latif not out for 4 runs, and then once again failure at the tail. Tail never worked for the Pakistanis.